My family forced me to give my college savings to my sister because she needs a prestigious school. I secretly applied for a scholarship to study abroad, and 10 years later I returned as the lead investor in their failing company. 3 years. That's how long it took to build a number big enough to feel like freedom. I stacked it one shift at a time, opening the cafe at 5:30 a.m., tutoring on weekends, stocking a discount store at night when the aisles belonged to fluorescent lights, and my thoughts. Every paycheck got sliced into labeled envelopes: tuition, books, emergency, surprise, because I'd learned early that life likes to trip you right at the finish line. I watched the total grow with the reverence some people reserve for altars. By the time I turned 18, the tally read $38,740. Enough to make Ridgeview State not just a dream, but a plan. When the acceptance email hit my inbox at 2:14 p.m. on a Tuesday, I printed 2 copies and slid them into a blue folder. I practiced telling my parents in the bathroom mirror. Calm voice, steady hands, no apologies for wanting a future I'd paid for. That night, my father was already at the head of the dining table, elbows dug in like stakes. My mother wore her weave-decided face, the one she saves for holidays and ultimatums. Serena's been accepted to Halstead College, my father said, pushing a glossy packet toward me. It's prestigious. The aid package is insufficient. My fingers tightened on the blue folder in my lap. I got into Ridgeview, I said. I have the tuition. That, he cut in, is what we wanted to discuss. We need you to transfer your savings so Serena can secure housing and initial tuition. She needs to focus on school, not money. The room's oxygen thinned. It's my money. My mother's eyes glossed with weaponized sorrow. Family sacrifices for family. I tried to laugh, and it came out as a crack. Do we sacrifice Serena's clothes budget too? Ava, my father said, voice flattening the air. This is decided. Aunt Linda arrived like she had a siren installed in her cardigan. Sweetheart, Serena is fragile. You're strong. You'll land on your feet. Strength isn't the absence of pain. It's the willingness to carry it alone. I missed Ridgeview's enrollment deadline the next morning because life has exquisite timing. That night, in a room that suddenly didn't feel like mine, I opened my banking app and wired $38,740 to my parents' joint account. The confirmation screen glowed like a polite betrayal. I didn't scream. I didn't plead. I made 2 vows with the phone's light on my face. I will never ask them for another dollar. And I will never let them decide my life again. I slid the blue folder to the bottom of a drawer and bought a one-way bus ticket to a city where nobody loved my sister. Before we go any further, you should know what kind of house taught me to keep receipts. At Serena's 16th, a powder blue car sat in the driveway wearing a bow big enough to count as a guest. At my 16th, I unwrapped a stack of books and a sentence, "You always loved reading, Ava." In our home, there was a phrase that walked through rooms like a monarch. Your sister is the future of this family.